Hey, good evening. It's Saturday, February 22nd, and welcome back to Everyday Talk 24/7. The question I have for you tonight is this: where do you go to find comfort? Where do you go to find comfort? This is huge because we need to be comforted. Life can be very, very hard at times. It can be unfair. We can seem totally cut off and isolated. Things that were precious to us in mere moments can be gone. And we need comfort. I don't care how strong your personality is, what your exterior is, what your persona to other people is. You and I need comfort. And there's an implied warning that Paul gives us. He says this: don't be yoked together with unbelievers, for what do righteousness and wickedness have in common? Or what fellowship can light have with darkness? See, what Paul is saying here in 2 Corinthians 6 is don't find comfort with people, situations, activities that aren't devoted to loving God, that aren't going to draw you closer to God. If we check out on something, if we do something that is not for the purpose of knowing God more deeply, and we find comfort there, it's a comfort that will eat us up. The comfort will be just short-lived. It'll be temporary, and then it'll be gone. See, what Paul is saying is don't, in our deepest need, when we're hurting, don't yoke yourself, don't unite yourself with people that aren't interested in finding comfort in God. That's such an important reality for us to grasp. See, Paul says, look, what harmony is there between Christ and Belial, which is another reference for the devil? What does a believer have in common with an unbeliever? What agreement is there between the temple of God and idols? We are the temple of God, and the idols are things that we want to put in place of that. For we are the temple of the living God. And then this is what God has said: I will live with them and walk among them. I will be their God, and they will be my people. Therefore, come out from them and be separate, says the Lord. What he's saying here, many, many, many applications. What he's saying here, when you look for comfort, God is your God. He is dwelling within you. Don't turn your back on him. That's what Paul is talking to us about. So when we think of a passage like Psalm 62 that tells us only in God is found safety, only in God is found hope, only in God is found comfort. There is no other. Only in God. This night, many of you are hurting. Or you may be happy tonight and you don't give a thought about when you are hurting. But we're going to hurt again if we're not hurting now. Where will you find comfort? And that comfort is only in God. Only in the one who knows you and me. Only in the one who truly cares for us. Who is vulnerable to us. Yes, God is vulnerable to us because we can grieve the Spirit of God. He has a relationship with us. We seek to find comfort before him. Don't let people in situations, things, programs, streaming, sitting around binging memories of hurt Don't let bitterness overwhelm you. Don't replay the past. Only in God is found comfort. Break that yoke that wants to keep you in pain. And trust God. He is our light. He is our hope. Only in God is found safety and peace. Listen to David in Psalm 62. Where do you find comfort? Find it in the God who cares for you, who is organizing all these things in life so we'll turn away from the things of this world and flee to Him. That's our peace. That's my thought for this night. Again, if you're hurting or issues or whatever, please send a comment. We can pick it up in a video. I'll pray for you. Thank you for the privilege of being able to talk to you every day. And Lord willing, we'll see you on Monday. Only in God is found comfort.